Hi, everyone. I'm really short today. This is Drink More, Cook Less, not the other show. And Dana's got her phone volume turned up, so that's fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stand up.
So Cassius, it's his very first stream, so he's not an affiliate yet.
First stream, got a lot of work to do to hit affiliates. You know, like at least 6 more of these minimum.
But we love that you're so excited. You're like, how do I
Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. This is crazy. I was not expecting this at all. We won't be cooking because, you know, drink more, cook less. But we do have food that we'll be enjoying. And I will be making beverages. So Randy will be here very soon. You canceled your plans. I don't know if I'd go that far. And thank you, Andy, for the welcome. So we've got some Tex Mex food from a food truck that is really, really good. We over-ordered the last time we went there, and I probably over-ordered tonight since we're on stream, but hey, we can always have food tomorrow or later tonight. So I hope you got your stretchy pants on. We got a lot of food to eat. How was everyone's week? I know my week was really long to the point where I didn't know if we were going to be able to do this tonight. Definitely couldn't have done it yesterday. That would have been a no-go. It's a very, very long week. Andy's doing good. Fajita Phantom says it's Friday. Oh, dog wrangler. Rocky is still a part of this broadcast, whether we like it or not. Maybe we'll see him in a bit. Vacation and chores, so average. Nice. I know some people took off starting today to play the new Zelda game. I didn't do that. I don't have the new Zelda. Yes, Rocky definitely says hi. You had a great week, Cassius. Nice to hear. Oh, Rocky.
Come on, let's go.
I wonder if she remembered to mute her microphone while she's doing that for you guys. Good. He's in this one now.
Why is he barking at me?
It's like, you're not the dog wrangler. Where's the real dog wrangler? So I'm on verified chat only? Hey, Dana, tech person.
Yes,
Do you know how to fix that?
I do not. Do you? Whoops, I don't need that.
Oh, you want to bring friends? Oh, dear. Well, Dana, you come over here real quick. Say hi to the chat. I'll try my best to fix the verified chat.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
Hi. It's so weird to see all you guys on this channel from this very strange room that we're in right now. I'm going to have to move that dog soon. He should be tired. He got to play with all his friends today. You can't hear me? It's you? Okay. So, no, it's not Dana's Kitchen tonight. It's Drink More, Cook Less. So Robbie better live up to his name there, or Randy, either one. It's fine. Either one of them can live up. So I think this is on. I think I turned my mic back on. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So it's going to be fun because I got to learn the tech side of stuff now. And we'll see how that goes. But maybe we can get Rocky over here while Robbie's trying to figure out how to turn off. Can you go ahead and do that shout out there? I think we've had 2 minutes that we can do that now. Okay. Fifth of Jack in order. How do we live up to that? I know that's going to be a tough one, and he probably wouldn't do Jack. He's got tequila over here. Hey, Rocky, come here. So. You know, I hate oh, really? Is that what you think you're going to do? Huh? You going to sit? You going to make good choices? Okay, stay there. There you go.
All right, I got it turned off.
All right, cool. Then you can come back over here, and I will make this dog hopefully be quiet. You're still streaming? It was. So we're glad that you told us.
I didn't even think about that because it wasn't one of the, 50, 100 things I did think of. But I went ahead and completely turned that off. Might adjust it a little bit after the first stream. We'll see how that goes. But It should be turned off now, Kanara, which is really terrifying. What might be coming? Maybe we need a drink. Do we need a drink, Jedi? Okay, good. Jedi was able to get in here now. That's good. We're gonna grab some beverages because it's my first stream, and even though I've done this with Dana for 2 years, this is different.
Yeah, so you know what, Robbie, he set his goal, he's had to reset his follower goal twice today. So let's see if we can get him to 65. That's the new goal for today.
Are you hungry, Dana? Is anybody else hungry? If you're not hungry, we're going to make you hungry.
What are you going to do if you meet your follower goal?
Kanara has just raided with a party of 53 people, Dana. Welcome in, Raiders. If we can get a shout out for the wonderful Kanara.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, Kanara.
The Raiders are here. I'm glad I was able to get the chat fixed for you guys so you could chat in there. I know that's a problem if it doesn't let you chat. So welcome in, guys.
Oh no.
Kanara, did you guys have fun playing the Stanley Parables?
It looks fun.
I was trying to explain that
saying
game
hi
to Dana.
You got a bunch of followers.
Oh, sorry. Jedi, thank you for the follow. Almighty Gandalf, thank you for the follow. Shinigami Moroku, thank you for the follow. I think I got close on that. I do try. Yeah, Fajita Phantom, I don't have any channel points, so it doesn't really let you redeem a whole lot. Dana's looking for a button that doesn't exist.
But I'm not going to... Oh, it's not over there. I don't want to do that to Kanara. Just for Kanara.
Kanara, close your ears. Close your ears, Kanara. That was just for her.
Don't play for 5 years achievement. It is a no-frills stream today.
Yeah, bare bones. Hopefully everything at least works. That's always nice if the stream works. All right, I got it right. That's good. And so yeah, it's sort of like a chill version of Dana's chill stream. I'm trying to look in the camera. I'm not used to this. Hey, King Crafts. Yeah, definitely no frills. Very laid back. We've got some Tex Mex from the food truck that we will be enjoying very briefly. I think we over-ordered. But hey,
Wait a minute. Who ordered?
I over-ordered. Burnt Buckskin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's 63 follows already? 64? Holy cow. Holy cow. You just dropped your drink. I'm sorry, Andy. And we've, just like that,
there you go.
Athena Cat, thank you. We have hit the new follower goal for the day. Hey, Burnt Buckskin. Good to see you in here.
What are you going to do if you hit 70 followers?
I'll do a Bean Boozled if we hit 70.
Okay.
We've got that right over there.
Those are over there.
We do have the donation thing. It's for Dana's link, but I did go ahead and set that up, and we'll carry over any sabotages to Sunday. Since I'm not cooking, that wouldn't really be exciting if we did the sabotages now. But there is other stuff on there, like a giveaway, sing a duet, some other things that aren't necessarily cooking sabotages. Robbie, go bring it. Oh my
I like
goodness.
how you're a raider.
And for those
into
of you,
your own stream.
I was still in Kanara's stream, so I'm raiding in my own channel. That's funny. So for those of you that don't know, Kanara called me Randy, and so that's how
the whole story. Tell the whole story.
Yeah, this is where Dana's storytelling comes in handy. I was in there, and she was talking about.
It was before she came to visit.
It was before. That makes more sense.
Yeah, and she was talking about how she was so excited because Randy was going to make her a cocktail.
That's
and
right.
she started going, Randy, I need a cocktail. Randy, my cocktail is empty.
This is what
for
Dana's
an entire
doing.
stream.
Lies. And the name is just sort of stuck. So we've stayed with it to where if I'm making beverages, that I'm in Randy mode, and he's a little bit more fun. And yeah, Randy Robbie, it definitely has a ring to it. So we were going to make a margarita to start. We haven't really made a beverage on Dana's stream in a while because we've been
Drinking
just sticking
wine.
with
We've
wine
made a
from-
beverage. They just weren't complicated. They were
Right.
opening a wine bottle.
Open wine,
Pour.
pour, enjoy.
That's still quote making a drink, unquote.
Yes. Well, this is a little more complicated where we'll have ice, something to mix, shake. Hey, more Dr. Pepper. Good to see you. Randy Robbie needs a V-neck gold medallion of the Aztec calendar and close cigarette. That's oddly specific, Pops.
Really is. I don't even know what that means.
Kind of wondering where you came up with all that. Like, have you been saving that one? Did I even have a third
What?
person? Did I have a third name?
Shrobby.
Shrobby.
That's
right.
mostly Kelsey, my
Yeah,
daughter,
that
that
one
calls you
really
that.
hasn't taken on a life of itself yet.
Except
but,
in Kelsey's world.
You live a lot. So let's make a beverage because I could use one. I don't know about you guys, but I could use one. Dana could probably use one. She's had a long day.
I have?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean,
She hasn't been here.
I got the oil changed on my car and got my state inspection done. And then I met a friend to open up the office so she could use my office. And I ran some errands. And then...
All right, Kanara, thank you so much for bringing everyone in here. We'll have the drinks for you when you get back.
Yep, it'll be waiting for you. And then
We won't drink it all, we promise.
And then I met my friend and had a paloma and some food, like shishito peppers and pork gyoza and spring rolls.
I evolved into a sailor. Kelsey, what beverages are we making? So we're starting off with a margarita. We prefer El Jimador for our tequila. It's nice and smooth.
That's what you like.
Okay, it's what Randy prefers.
Yes. And since you are the bartender.
Dana doesn't mind it, apparently.
I don't.
It's not her favorite. That was a step too far. And then I usually have, what's it called, the orange one? Words are hard, Dana.
Cointreau?
Cointreau. But we have
He is the
a
streamer.
citron today. He's the streamer. He can make the choices.
Oh.
Mythical Suki, thank you for that follow. Welcome in.
I think we're 4 away
4 away from a Bean Boozle.
from a Bean Boozle.
Because somehow, oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Kelsey just followed me. We're 3 follows away from doing a Bean Boozle because I'm crazy and agreed to that.
You didn't
Words
agree
are
to
hard,
it. You
Andy.
actually put it out. You're the one who
No,
said it.
Dana twisted my arm. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, they're at least not the gross ones, Pops, but they are very spicy.
So Andy had a good point. Since the recipe for your drink is not in chat, can you tell people what you're putting in the drink and how much? And
My
what you're making?
tech guy took the day off and didn't put the drink recipe. Oh, that text is scripted? Welcome in. I think that was a very nice follow right there. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
I need to do...
What am I saying? Oh, the lime juice. So I do 2 ounces of tequila, 1 ounce of the orange liqueur of your choice, and then 1 ounce of lime juice. Very simple recipe. If we have another round of this and not some other really different drink, we're going to mix it up with some lime-flavored vodka, just to do something different for you guys. But this is the our go-to of the 2-1-1. It's not a light drink. That's true. But we have a lot of food to go with this, so it's fine. And then I'm making a double recipe so that Dana can also have a beverage.
Wow, that's very
I know.
nice of you. Thank you
know.
very much,
You got to
honey.
take care of your tech people and dog wranglers.
I usually feed mine. Does it-
I am feeding my tech person. I just
That's
didn't
true.
cook it. And then we need ice in our drinks. I made basically that same recipe the other night for some non-Texans, and they found it to be quite strong. It can be quite strong. You could definitely go down a little bit on the tequila, maybe to 1.5, and then like 1/2 to 3/4 of an ounce on the orange and stick with the ounce for the lime.
Well, that's still alcohol, though. What you can do is
But I was
add more.
lowering the portions compared to the lime juice.
Oh, compared to the lime
Yeah.
juice. Yeah, and then you might have to add something like agave in there or simple
If you
syrup.
really like it sweeter, yeah.
Yeah. Pop
It'll
says,
be
you
fine."
forgot to self-promote.
I remembered at one point, and then I was double checking so much tech stuff, I ran out of time. And I figured it'd be more important to make sure it was working for you guys that made it in here than to try and get other people in here and things were broken. So yeah, but then, Kanara brought in like
And then Kanara brought
half a
it.
town. So
A
there's
lot
a
of
lot of people in here, so I'm glad things
Yeah.
are working. Gosh. Dana, it's time to have a beverage.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and mute my microphone while I shake because it can get a little loud.
Okay. I hope somebody can go back and clip that for us.
First time bartender, that's not how you shake. That's the thing you use to pour. It's right here. It's right in front of me. Well, that'll be fun to clean up later.
Would you like? So here's the thing: don't put a strainer on top of your mixing cup and shake.
It's all content, Dana. It's fine. That's fine.
That was funny.
You have done that? Well, that makes me feel better. I've never managed to do that before, so you can just tell how out of sorts I am.
I've made coffee
It only kind of made a mess.
in the kitchen that was cleaned perfectly today. It's
Oh
not
my
like you
goodness.
haven't been on camera before.
And I swear, we didn't start early either. Like, I don't even have that as an excuse.
I would, but I only had one. Texas Cryptid said, it's not a food and drink stream if something isn't scuffed.
That's true. That's true. I'll go ahead and take my own picture, Dana.
Okay. You don't
Just-
have no accompaniments with the drink? I don't have any limes because I asked you if you wanted anything and you said no.
Are the dogs looking it up? No, not yet.
Thank you, Fajita
Do
Phantom,
you want
for
a
clipping
mint
that.
leaf or a basil leaf?
I've got basil in here. Mint is outside. I don't think mint with a margarita.
So basil. We'll go with the basil.
Oh, sure. Basil. A basil margarita should muddled?
Words are hard, Dana.
The basil. We're doing good over here so far. Fajita Phantom thinks they've clipped it. Pops has clipped it.
Oh, I've got it. Let's see. Oh, I can't see my screen.
Oh, here we go. There you go.
There we go.
See?
Might be able to see some of the mess too. I'm gonna clean that up real quick.
That sounds
At
like
least
a
what you can see
great
on camera.
idea. A drunk velociraptor. He'll probably fall asleep if he's drunk. When he
Yeah.
takes trazodone, he sleeps. So that's good.
At least it's a very clear mess, except it's gonna be super sticky. It's fine. I'll clean up better when we're not on camera.
That's right.
Yeah, it's challenging to do the clips on mobile for sure. I kind of just push the button and hope for the best. But hey, look at that. We probably have our first clip because you just can't plan that sort of stuff.
Hopefully you did not plan on making the kitchen dirty.
Would you like to come over and have the beverage?
Sure. I mean, I've had like 1 million of your margaritas.
Okay, you can have the big leaf.
I can have the big leaf? Ooh,
Cheers.
I'm very lucky. Cheers.
So, to the first stream.
Raise your glass if you got one.
Cheers, Fajita.
Cheers. Very good. And because we don't like super sweet margaritas, but if you do, you'll probably want to add a little simple syrup or something.
Or agave.
Agave.
And you don't have to go too crazy with that, by the way. A little bit goes a long way.
Yep. You can always add more. So
Well, that happened, Dana.
that did happen.
Just don't look over here on the ground. It's still a mess. So who's hungry?
I'm a little hungry.
You're a little hungry?
A little hungry.
Okay, I'll get this put away, and we will get some food out.
Ooh, what have we got? Guess what?
Uh-oh, Space Texas has followed. Thank you.
I think
Welcome
that means,
in.
Is that only one more that
I
you
think
need?
we are one away from me agreeing to do a Bean Boozled. So let's get some food in my belly before we do that.
That's probably a
Just in
good
case.
idea. Good idea.
All right.
Kelsey's hungry. Come on over.
Yep, we'll make you some margaritas or any other beverage of your choice.
I know we've got a couple of moms in here. We're going to actually be streaming on Mother's Day. I know one of these moms will actually be here other than me.
She is soonish.
Soon.
More Dr. Pepper's having Chinese food. Well, I hope we can make you jealous with...
Oh, no. But you're here now.
Well, we're glad that you took the time and made the effort to come all the way in here. I appreciate that. I know the struggle. I get left on like half the raids, whether it's Darth or Kanar or whoever we're raiding out to, that just like, oh, nope,
Yeah.
you missed the train. Sorry. Maybe next time we'll take you along. So this...
Pops has named the clip, All Shake, No Cap.
This is our brisket elote.
What's
Which
all
was-
in the brisket elote?
So I think we've got tomatoes and brisket and jalapenos and more brisket, a whole bunch of corn at the bottom, probably some crema, and maybe some more good stuff in there. Looks like some onions, maybe some diced peppers. So that looks
Brisket
really,
elote,
really
2
good.
ingredients.
I've already forgotten what all I ordered, Dana.
Don't forget what's in the refrigerator, too.
Let's go ahead and grab that before we forget it. That's
Okay.
a good call.
Some pico on the side?
Just so I,
I'm not sure.
maybe with the tomatoes and onions. So we got some potato salad. Just because I had to get at least one side to go with the massive amount of food that we ordered, or I ordered, sorry, I keep saying we.
Is there a mouse in your pocket?
There is a mouse in my pocket, Dana. And he's like, why did you spill margarita all over me?
No,
That
he was
bag is a
happy.
mess.
He was happy you spilled margarita
Oh,
on
the
him.
mouse was happy?
Yes.
Following you from the UK, your neighbors over the Atlantic. And we were sort of in your area a few weeks ago.
I mean, we were in Europe.
It's a lot closer than Texas. So next up, brisket nachos.
Those are so good.
Which is even better than it looks, if you can believe it. I know the presentation isn't the best in this container, but yeah, this alone we might have trouble finishing, and yet there's more. There's a lot more food.
Do you remember what all we ordered the first time we went there?
I don't remember exactly. I just remember it was enough that we had like food for
A couple of days.
at least a couple of days. Yes, fully loaded. We got, boy, what would you say we have on here, Dana? We got the brisket and a lot of chips, lots of cheese, more crema,
Probably.
lettuce. Is that lettuce or is that just like parsley for some color?
Or cilantro.
Cilantro?
Because it's Tex Mex.
We got some red sauce. Look at that. She can't even get the nacho out of there.
Who? Who's eating nachos?
The disembodied hand is eating the nachos. 'Cause we don't need to take pictures or anything, right?
That's up to you. That's for your channel.
All right, what else did we find? Ooh. It's not barbacoa. What were these tacos? I can't remember what the tacos are that I ordered.
Well,
But-
I don't know. I
But
wasn't
they're really,
there.
really good.
You're welcome, Quixotic
So
Jedi.
all that cheese and onion, more brisket.
They're not burrito.
Yes,
They are
yes.
burrito tacos.
Fajita Phantom, you read my mind, even though I didn't know what it was. So I appreciate that, sir.
Reading your mind is a very scary thing.
Yeah, don't do that on a regular basis, please. You might regret
Robbie
it.
doesn't even like to do that on a regular basis.
Clearly, because words are so hard. And then we have a half pound of hot link sausage.
We didn't get that last time.
Well, this will be new. Hopefully, we don't regret just how hot it is.
All the Fajita Phantom, all the YouTube videos have prepared Fajita Phantom for this moment.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that you've done your homework. All right, Dana. While I take quick photos, would you like me to dish you up a plate? How do you want to do this?
Sure. You can dish me up a plate.
Get you a taco. Oh boy, we're one away
Is it
from that
over the
Bean Boozled.
top good for you, Pops, or is it over the top like it's just too much? Because I love burrito tacos myself. I think last time we got a burrito taco, but they also had a verde taco, I believe.
Maybe. Was it from that place?
Yeah. Yep. So we had to get one, because you were like, let's get one taco. And I'm like, no, we have to get a burrito and we have to get this.
And?
Yeah. And then we didn't get the hot links. We got some other kind of meat on the side.
You did want some of the sausage, right?
Okay, so Pops, burrito tacos are too much for you, but $650 of Taco Bell is not.
See,
Just check it.
Dana, you just don't understand the difference. Ooh, save me a bite of the sausage, please. We can probably do that.
We can maybe do that. Okay,
I-
which
I-
is weird.
I seem to be
I'm
more
not
sure about the possibility of that than Dana.
Pop says, which is weird, I'm not much for moderation.
But sometimes you have to know when to say when.
And sometimes just don't.
Sometimes don't say when.
Yeah. You know what I like about this? This appears to be a gluten-free meal. And
Let's hope so.
just in case anybody's worried, I did roast vegetables and had some of those before we started the stream because I knew that dinner was going to look like this without many vegetables.
You got corn.
Elser, hello.
Elser, how are you?
You just made Robbie have to do a bean boozle. Would you like me to get that
This
for you,
is a good thing
sweetheart?
and a bad thing, Dana. There's vegetables everywhere here.
Can I help you with that, sweetheart?
I think Dana is very willing to help find the Bean Boozled for me.
Well, it wasn't too far away.
Well, that's good.
Is there another disembodied hand here?
Oh, she's having more. She can't even wait for her plate of food. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good.
There's vegetables everywhere there. Until Taco Bell.
Until
Does that
Taco
start?
Bell.
Is that on Saturday? When is the Taco Bell stream?
I believe it's tomorrow, right? Saturday?
Is it Friday? Oh, it is Friday.
Today is Friday, Dana. Boy, they didn't quite cut this all the way through for us, so that's making this a challenge. All right, we're just going to pick that up. Dana knows me.
In Robbie's spread, there's vegetables everywhere. There's corn.
She's just happy there aren't lima beans this time, guys.
Oh my gosh, no lima beans.
I
need a no
I
lima
think
beans
she might find a
emote.
new tech guy if I ever bring lima beans into the house again. And that's probably not much of an exaggeration.
At least the Bean Boozle came before the food. Says Quixotic Jedi. So it might have ruined your appetite. Oh,
boy.
I have to go do some dog wrangling. Hang on.
That didn't really work. I was trying to get a big old glob of this for Dana. But it's not working. I ruined it.
Whew. Shh.
go. Perfect. There. Now she can't say I didn't give her enough of the nachos. All right, who's ready for the Bean Boozled?
You gonna do that before you eat?
Oh my gosh, that's a crazy plate of food I've just created for both of us.
Oh, I guess I didn't mute. Sorry, guys.
Look at that. So we got the sausage, the hot link right here, the
Oh my gosh, that's so much food.
burrito taco, potato salad, nachos, brisket elote. Dana might not be able to finish the plate that I have just served up for her.
Dankeschön, Jedi. Dankeschön. Is there such a thing as a nacho spatula? Is that a thing?
Well, I could have used it if there is.
Catering order?
Hey, dog.
Uh-oh.
Don't
Do you see
do
that
it.
dog?
Don't you do it. He's thinking about it.
Well, you put it like right next to where he likes to be.
All right, so Bean Boozled time, thanks to Elser and everyone else that was kind enough to follow today.
So I have to wait for my plate of food until you do a bean boozle?
No, we can get you your gigantic plate
It's
of
a
food.
spatula which you
There
use
you go.
for nachos. And how is this not, how is this,
Don't worry, that's only like 500 calories, Dana,
oh my gosh, that is
Per-
way
per
more.
2 bites or so.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's, what you gave me is probably about 3,000 calories.
Maybe.
Not that I'm counting.
So there you go. That's the other plate that I dished up. Not that I did the best job on that. Sorry. Does that need a respin? Does that work? Is jalapeno? That didn't really spin.
But it has to spin.
Oh, it's sriracha again. Oh, Dana. What have we done? So
What
that
have you
is
done?
the lightest red one.
Let's see if he can find it, because I'm going to sit over here and try.
There we go. Thanks for all the follows, guys. Cheers.
So, how many of
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
like
It
potato
just gets hotter and
salad?
hotter. This will go great with the food, though. Who doesn't love spicy jelly beans with Tex Mex? Oh my gosh, I might need water.
You've got a margarita. That is not water.
Sorry.
You do when it's not super mustard. I'm with you. I don't like mustard potato salad. I like them more mayonnaise based. And this one's really good because it's like the potatoes are diced really, really tiny.
Oh, and the potato salad? Mm-hmm. That's right. I almost forgot a fork. I didn't give you a fork. I'm sorry.
I got my own. I'm having to do my own work over here.
So for those of you that have been to food trucks, what's your favorite thing to get at a food truck? Mine now, and it wasn't before our trip a couple of years ago, was the lobster rolls that we had in Maine. Now, granted, it was the most I've ever spent at a food truck, especially for a lunch,
So how much did
but
we...
it was worth it. How much was it?
We got 2 lobster rolls. I got the smaller amount of lobster. You got the bigger amount of lobster.
Yeah, I was hungry.
And then,
So we just driven 17 hours the day before.
yeah, and so you got to pick how much lobster you wanted on your lobster roll. And then we had clam chowder, I believe. And then there were
Yes,
chips.
the clam chowder was really good too.
Yeah, and then there were chips that came with the sandwiches, and then we got the Moxie soda, the Maine, from Maine.
Which I've been thinking about ordering this some online. It's really expensive, but that might be worth doing
But
at
it's
least
good.
once.
It's really good. And so how much did you spend at that food truck? Do you remember?
I don't know, 60 or 70?
I think it was at least 70, yeah.
Because the rolls weren't cheap, and like you said, I got the bigger one plus
Mm-hmm.
the chowder. But it was very, very good. By
Yeah.
far, one of the best, if not the best, lunch I've ever had from a food truck.
I think you had a little sticker shock, and then you taste it, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
now I get it.
And this is really, really good too. I can't believe it's taken us this long to get back there, but this is a little bit of food that we got today. You like hamburgers you got from the food truck? Okay.
I've had some good hamburgers from that. I'm looking forward to, I don't think I've ever gotten Italian food
I was just about to say.
from a food truck, ever.
That'll probably be the first time I've had Italian food too when
Yeah.
we go down to the Houston area in a couple weeks.
So in the Houston area, we're planning on, hey, good
Going
choices.
to the
Get
pasta
down.
truck.
We're going to go see Get Creme Delish and Chef Steve and have to get at least one pasta cone. You haven't had many food trucks? I mean, you know what? I probably hadn't before they became really popular in the last 10 or 15 years.
Now you can go to like places that are designed just for food trucks.
Yes. Like, you know, the food truck park.
Like the truck yard.
The truck yard. That's what it's called, the truck yard.
Because what did we get there? Was that more
We
Tex
got
Mex?
we got nachos there. I don't
We
think
weren't
we
so
got
sure
a lot
about
of
some of the
food.
drinks that we got.
Well, I mean, they were good, but they were.
Dana, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to wrangle a dog back here who's
Rocky's
being,
back there like, I need attention.
Yeah.
And I would show you that camera, but I didn't think we'd have to have like Dana on camera today.
Get down.
There's one food truck around there that had Mexican food. You never got around to it, huh?
So Kelsey, when she moved to Seattle, she said the only place she could find good Mexican food was at a. Come here. You want your belly wrapped? Come here.
I was going to put him on camera for you guys, but he keeps running away from me.
Come here.
So I'll just eat in front of you some more.
Come here. Come here. You're
Anybody
being a
else? Any
pain
other
in the
food
butt.
trucks? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna do something with him.
Kanara's back. We still have beverages for you, Kanara. Give you a close-up of the plate of food that I haven't quite destroyed yet. So we got the hot link sausage, the elote, brisket elote. Teets TV, thank you for that follow. Welcome in, sir. Can we get a shout out for Teets TV? We got the potato salad, the burrito taco, the brisket nachos on top. Was that it? Did I get everything?
Did you do the elote?
Yeah, the brisket elote, which is Dana's favorite. That was the one thing she requested today.
I do like it.
Can I get my camera back, please?
No. See how annoying that
Thank
is?
you.
Are you appreciating my side when I complain about stuff?
Dana, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
And only a week's worth of calories. Yeah, you're probably pretty close there. I thought about skipping lunch today just to be able to enjoy this a little less, or more.
What did you eat
More,
for lunch?
not less. For lunch, I actually had some of our leftover lasagna that we made on this channel, or sorry, the other channel. So I believe we finally finished off all that lasagna we made. Is that a week ago? Week and a half ago? You're finally back on the mend and back at home. Some of those pictures looked really nice from your trip. I need to go on a 2-day juice fast. Probably not a bad idea. We'll definitely get some extra exercise in over the weekend. As much as we can. It's going to be pretty rainy around here.
And we're kind of busy.
And we're kind of busy. We'll just have to dance the night away, Dana.
So peanut butter sandwiches on the field in the red pickup. Okay, I'll count it as a food truck.
I think that counts. It's a truck. It's food.
If there's food.
The juice weasel. Well, I can't imagine if by some chance luck we were in Seattle this weekend, where we had like this today, and then we were able to come help you out with that Taco Bell thing tomorrow. I'd really be in trouble then. Or if it was the other way around, if you guys were here and then went up there.
What do you think
Hey,
of the?
sir.
What do you think of the sausage?
I actually haven't tried that yet.
What?
Well, you'll have to excuse me if after the sriracha bean boozled, I didn't go straight for the one really spicy thing on the plate. This Dana just has like a whole mouthful of food.
Lies.
Boy, Kanara called me a liar. Dana's calling me a liar. I'm going to get a reputation, Dana. Boy, that just really fell apart.
Elser says they're going to Mom's for Mother's Day lunch tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
These are good. They're not too spicy. But you like really spicy.
Yeah, it's not too spicy at all. But again, after the bean boozled, wasn't ready for some more spice. Oh, my
Everything
goodness.
is so good.
So let's see, Sunday is your 2-year anniversary.
Actually, tomorrow would be it, but we can't stream tomorrow because
Yeah, we
have the
originally
wedding.
planned on being tomorrow, and then like 10,000 things came up all at once. So
Robbie's like, why is everything on the same day? We got invited to multiple things.
I blame it that even though it's not Friday, it's because it's the 13th. Somehow that just equaled craziness.
Could be.
So while her anniversary is technically tomorrow for her 2-year, we'll be celebrating that on Sunday with all sorts of sabotages. We're going to actually both be cooking 2 different versions of meatballs. Is that correct? So between channel points and whatnot, you guys will be able to sabotage or help us, like what we've done once or twice before. So that should be a lot of fun.
Why don't you ask everybody if they can help you with what kind of meatballs you should make?
Everyone, what kind of meatballs should I make to go up against Dana, who's probably got a whole like plan? And it'll be my 2-day anniversary. So that's exciting. Because that's the same, right? 2 years and 2 days. Because I don't really have a game plan. Just getting everything set up. Curry meatballs? Boy, if only we had a camera for the other direction. So Rocky is in his pen, and Dana has it up 6 inches, and she's carrying it down the hallway to escort the Velociraptor to the other room. Just make the kebab balls. That's an idea. Because unfortunately she picked the meatballs. I don't think I've ever really made meatballs before, so I'm definitely at a disadvantage this time. But we'll see if I can go 3 for 3 in beating her on the head-to-head competitions.
It's a pity vote. Pity
It's a
vote.
pity vote.
Pity vote.
Well, you heard her, folks. Apparently, you pity me, and I will take it because it means victory. Pity vote.
Feed a phantom, rolling the eyes.
Mix it off camera. You got your points ready. Uh-oh. Hopefully to sabotage Dana, not me.
I was thinking of maybe doing some Thai meatballs with a nice green, like chimichurri kind of sauce.
Yeah, see, she's got all these fancy plans.
I thought I'd leave you the Italian side so you could do those. So I'm going to do something different other than Italian.
All right, hashtag tiny balls. Oh, you can be bribed. Good to know. Yeah, we'll see what the cooldowns are like, but I have a feeling that a lot of the sabotages, as soon as it's available, it's going to get used again.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be able to use channel points for that, but you can also donate to St. Jude Live. So we wanted everybody to be able to participate. So even if you can't afford to...
Right, because we know that times are tight. Not everyone can afford to spend money, and channel points are at least free.
No. Oh, I'm stealing non-Italian. He can do non-Italian if he wants to, Pops. I'm waiting to hear from him what he's doing so I can plan what I'm doing.
I am making tiny balls, Dana. And they will be delicious.
Make sure you give me your grocery list or you're going to be grocery shopping on your own.
Oh.
So
When are you doing that grocery shopping, by the way? Because it's a very busy weekend.
Sunday morning.
I
Cassius
still have a
says,
day.
Cassius says, I'm Swedish, so.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to do some recipe looking up tonight or tomorrow morning. It's been a very busy week. I should have been planning ahead sooner. And stay tuned. We'll announce it. We might do like a pre-stream on this channel, like sort of like behind the scenes of all the chaos that is getting ready. And then we would obviously switch over to going live on Dana's channel at 5 o'clock on Sunday. So as long as we can make that happen, I think that's the plan for Sunday.
It is? I'm glad you're letting me know this now.
She literally helped come up with the idea.
I didn't say on Sunday. Did I? Did I say Sunday? I thought I said you might want to think about doing.
And I do have some other ideas, but good idea. Good. Mm-hmm. Boy, those eyes are just creepy, Kanara. The eyes, plus imagining you singing the other words of that song.
Look at this Italian
that is
Cooking
definitely a
Academy is in here.
Yeah, welcome in, Italian Cooking Academy.
Maybe they can help you with a good recipe for Italian tiny balls.
I will take any and all recipes you guys are willing to offer up. If you want to put that on Dana's Discord, which I think I have links to on the page. It's not in the. It's not a command,
here.
but it's on the page. Or if you even just want to whisper me, I believe the whispers are open.
Oh, you're keeping secrets from me now.
Not that I'm aware of. They had to change the name. They are spooky. So how's the food, Dana? Did I do good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it as good as the last time?
You always do good, but you're always so worried I'm not going to like what you get. But
She's a very good cook. It's hard to please her palate.
It's not making me out to
Hey,
be some
Wolf
sort
Mom.
of monster.
So we made a margarita. 2 ounces tequila, 1 ounce orange liqueur, 1 ounce lime. If you want to make your own, we'll probably make a different version in a little bit. Let me change the camera for you so that I can at least show you. So we have a burrito taco. What's left of the potato salad. Give you a better shot of that.
I don't know
We
how
have brisket nachos in the middle, hot link sausage, brisket elote, which was Dana's request. Is that it? Did I get everything? I think I got everything. So we have a lot of food. We probably have at least twice as much food as what we will be able to eat tonight, and that's still going to be a lot.
more than twice.
You will share some secrets. Awesome. Elser likes the food. Well, come on over, Elser. I know it's a bit of a drive, plus flight, plus drive.
Look at that.
Thank you
got
for the
another
follow, Italian Cooking Academy. Glad to have you in here. You'll be right over after the storm? Yeah, I think the storms are going to barely miss us tonight. I know we're like right on the edge. And then it's going to be raining all weekend for Mother's Day, so that's always fun. But we do need the rain.
Hey, Pops, I can't figure out how to post the link. Can you post the link again to our Robbie's first clip for Wolf Mom?
Oh, yeah, Wolf Mom. So there might have been an issue with making the margarita that I didn't cover it. I was a little out of sorts. Kanara rated in the first stream.
You had a strainer on the top
You know,
of it.
beginner streamer. And yeah, I only had the strainer on the top. And it kind of went everywhere. And now the kitchen's nice and sticky, so I'll get to clean that up after the stream because the kitchen was really, really clean.
Until then.
Until I ruined everything.
And you weren't even
You know,
cooking.
you should have gotten the towing options on your new car. Oh man, if only. I feel so lied to, right? And Back to the Future, which at the time, 2015 was way out there. It's like, oh yeah, we'll have flying cars, no problem. We'll have that figured out. Now we're 8 years past that, and I just feel totally lied to. So disappointed.
Hey, good night, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
on
for being
Robbie's
in here, Andy.
first stream.
Have a good night, and we will see you on Sunday. Thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully I didn't make you too hungry where you'll need a snack in the middle of the night. Or even farther into the middle of the night, that is.
You're really nice. I don't apologize for making people hungry. I'm like, go make food.
For now, I still feel sorry. It's my first stream day.
Okay.
We keep doing this and be like, I'll warn you ahead of time that you need to bring a snack.
There was a show called Beyond 2000 in the 90s that showed all sorts of cool stuff.
Boy, I tried to tone down Nightbot. And it's being very aggressive to you very nice and lovely people.
So it's the caps thing that was on for Andy, so we'll have to look at that.
Well, you could click to show what the message was. When you're not, too busy
Where?
enjoying the awesome
Do I
food.
do it here?
Uh-huh. So I really need to make that a little higher. Like you probably just barely went over the limit, Andy.
Is there a way to make that?
You could copy and paste it.
Okay, hang on.
Dana's learning how to do tech over there.
I don't know how to do tech. I've been too reliant.
On her tech guy. Should we make Dana do the dishes tonight? Do you think that's fair?
I'll do the dishes. It's like
I'll probably have to clean up the kitchen, though. I don't think she's going to clean up the kitchen for my mess.
2 plates, 2 forks, a cocktail
Look at that.
shaker.
Pops even pasted it for us.
Oh,
Thanks for modding for me, Pops.
there we go.
Pot pie is in the oven.
Nice.
That does sound good. Nice pot pie on a rainy day.
Although it's starting to get really warm outside, so I'm starting to want like lighter.
Well, this is a really light meal,
food.
Dana.
Yes, very light. Good job. I know Family 910, it's perfect.
More Dr. Pepper says, yes, Dana's doing the dishes tonight.
Exactly. That's all good. I'm agreeing to it.
How was the taco, Dana? Did you get to
The
try
taco
that
is
yet?
awesome. Did you try it yet?
I'm not even like halfway done with my plate of food. And there's still a 1/4 pound of sausage, half the brisket elote, maybe a little under the brisket nachos, potato salad. Who has to mop the floor? That'll probably be me. I really wish I could say I did that on purpose.
Well,
But-
then you'd really be in trouble. I did it on purpose, so I don't have to clean it up. No, it's not the way it works.
I thought I cranked up the Pops. If you think it's bad now, the default setting on Nightbot is if you post 3 emotes, it'll time you out for 10 minutes. So I lowered the timeout, I think, to just 1 minute for even if someone was causing trouble. And then raised it up to like, I don't know, 20 or 30 on all the stuff. But yeah, I probably just should have turned everything off.
Turn it off.
Yeah, you got like a 9-year ban in your channel.
So what would you like to see Robbie do on his stream?
So the idea behind this stream, other than, like tonight being the more chill version of Dana's already chill stream, where we don't even have to cook anything tonight, especially since it was a crazy week. I just was not going to have the energy to do that. But, cook less. I figured that makes sense. Let's just go ahead and get some yummy food. Make some drinks. But yeah, if you guys have any other ideas, I was thinking of maybe like outdoorsy stuff, potentially even with the dog or dogs.
Like an IRL stream?
Sort of like an IRL, I guess that'd be IRL, yeah, out in real life. Mm-hmm. Robbie reviews, non-topic restricted reviews.
So let's do an example. Do you have a topic you would like to?
Or like gaming, we'll probably do some gaming.
Gaming would be fun. Dog walkies.
Dog walkies, exactly. Barbecue pit if we have one. We have a grill, so we could grill some barbecue. But yeah, trying out some different stuff that, maybe might not fit necessarily on Dana's, but then if you guys really like it, we can carry that over to hers and make it more of a regular thing.
Why not make it yours?
Or just keep it here. We're totally flexible on that. If it's a big hit, we can have it over on her channel. I'm willing to share, is what I'm saying, Dana.
Well, I'm willing to share. Look, you.
If I or the community comes up with a really great idea, we are more than willing to share the wealth. Not that I come up with great ideas all the time, but when I do.
You do have some really good ideas.
Ribs with Randy grilling event. Do the word game. We could do the word game sometime. Smoke a brisket, no time lapse. As long as we have enough lurkers, I'm willing to do that, because I do have to keep that average in order to hit affiliate and get some emotes going for you guys.
So, Pops, who do you think does the smoking in this family?
And side note, who do you think almost burns down houses in this family?
It's the same person.
Yeah. I like how she didn't deny it, at least. Some live accounting would be nice. You say that, and you don't know what you're talking about.
He would totally do it.
The problem is, it's not like I could show you guys what I do, right? It wouldn't be like a gaming stream.
You wouldn't. I wouldn't do work stuff, but you could do some accounting. We could make some stuff up.
Oh, I'd have to make up more work.
Yes, exactly.
I suppose if there's interest in that, we could figure that out. Right? Fajita Phantom, you'd be all for that, right? Some live accounting?
I mean, you've told me I could come up with stuff for you to do.
You're like the CrossFit of meat smoking? Work-life balance sheets with Robbie. Yeah, we might even have to come up with a different name for that. What's a really boring name? It wouldn't be Randy.
I mean, he has a cup that says, "This calls for a spreadsheet."
Dana got me that for Christmas. Still waiting to use that in a meeting.
Yep.
I've been lucky enough that we haven't had an on-camera meeting in quite a while.
Even if it's empty, you'll be like...
Just be like... just very subtle.
I mean, we do have some meat that needs to be smoked in a couple of weeks, Robbie, because we're doing it for my niece's graduation party. So we're going to be doing brisket and a pork butt.
So if I hadn't screwed up enough to get banned on Twitch, we can probably do that.
So if you don't know, when
topic.
I'm streaming, especially at the beginning, like the first 6 months, 6 to 8 months or so that I was streaming, I would always look at Robbie, who wasn't behind the camera. And so he would stand up and move over to the camera and stand behind the camera.
Twitch has low standards. Clearly, I'm on here. They'll just let anyone have a show.
Yeah. Literally.
Literally. Unless you do something really, really crazy.
Yeah.
And like the people that were silly enough to be live streaming themselves playing the leaked version of Zelda last week. And they'd make it all of about an hour to 90 minutes and get banned.
Look who's here.
Hey, Juan! Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. We're going to get you a shout out if she can type correctly. How many have you had over there? Aren't you
I
on
just
your
can't
first one?
type.
I blame the keyboard. Her keyboard's got a mind of its own. I literally have a second keyboard plugged into it now because I can't stand it anymore. They only let FUV people have a show? Well, that's why you still have a show then, sir.
Okay, I'm done.
Let's show how well Dana did on her plate, shall we?
I wasn't having to talk like you were.
Not that I can see what I'm showing you guys, but I'm guesstimating. So that's
Give a shout out, Dana. But
It's fun,
I
isn't
wanna
it?
see.
Isn't it fun just expecting
wanna
like
see.
your tech person did the work of like 5 people? So she did pretty good. She finished most of her elote that she specifically requested. The sausage was my idea, and then most of the nachos. So I'd call that a 9 out of 10 on completing the
Do
plate.
more. Do more what?
Well, Juan, you say that about the internet. We've had to resort to completely rebooting the internet here before streams, just to try and make sure the bit rate's not crazy. And so far, it's worked. Now we're actually having problems with the computer side of things not being able to handle things.
Oh,
Refer to previous
don't
message.
test Nintendo.
Oh yeah. Well, it was funny because I heard people talking about how they would, go and check out the people that were crazy enough to stream the game that's clearly going to be against the TOS, right? And it wasn't like they were using burner accounts, which at least would have made some sense, right? It's a throwaway account, who cares? But they'd be on like their main channel and getting banned forever because of it. But because people would get banned within like 60 or 90 minutes, people were just seeing the beginning of the game over and over. They didn't get to see like really far into it. So they were always streaming the beginning. Dana do more. Dana ask questions. Refer to Dana do more. That's what Pops told you. Are you paying attention? I don't know if she's listening to us, guys.
I'm listening.
Oh, she said absolutely.
Not to that, but to Dream of Collectibles.
Right,
Who
about
said
needing better
you need a
tech.
better tech.
She's still learning. I mean,
if you watched our first few things, even my tech guy had issues.
I was working off of an iPhone. We had the one camera, no music. Not that we have music tonight. I couldn't get the other program to import her audio like OBS does. And I didn't want to use OBS and accidentally screw up all of Dana's stuff. I just didn't think that was worth the risk.
I'm good at executive producing, Pops.
So we'll see if I can get that figured out, or if I just need to go ahead and set up OBS, since I know how to get it to work over there.
I think we need a CPU over here.
Or an entirely new computer.
Because Robbie only complains about my Mac that was designed for research for my PhD.
So if you can spare $1 at a time, we can make that PC happen. You too.
Proficient, not bad.
For $1 a month, you can help feed a PC components and energy to stream or something. Cue the Sarah McLachlan music. Hey, Blob. I believe they're around if you're looking for them. And we even have the stove off, so you can touch it if you'd like. It's not hot. I know you like to touch hot things.
What happens if you hit 75 followers tonight?
I'll do 2 more Bean Boozled, Dana.
Ooh, 2 more.
So, throwing that gauntlet down.
Wow.
There's the challenge. Tell your friends. Smash that follow button. We've got way more than 2 Bean Boozled over there. Maybe even Dana will do one.
No.
She says no. But maybe she will. You don't know. Maybe she'll be inspired.
No.
Why did you and Kelsey use Macs? You both need more for your laptops.
I love my Mac.
They're definitely in that Apple ecosystem, which I have reluctantly used. Dana will very quickly agree that I have done my share of complaining of the Macs.
Just a little.
Just, I've tried really hard to follow my my word of the year of patience for the 2nd straight year, by the way, because last year didn't go so well. Of trying to keep up with some extra patience for the tech stuff when it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, I didn't have the Ethernet cord plugged in on Dana's stream yesterday.
One of the problems
So-
we were having with the bit rate and the skipping and stuff was.
Although it still did pretty well considering we were just
Considering
on
it was
Wi-Fi.
that,
But
yeah.
we're normally wired in. Dana is smart to say no. It's not fun for her to say no, but it is smart.
I don't complain about my Mac Pops. I really don't. For the most part, my Macs have done well. But part of the thing is that in the industry that I'm in, I've even worked in places where they had Macs, but then they downloaded, like we had on our Mac, we had not just Apple, but we also had Windows on it. But they wanted them on the Macs because the security was better on the Macs. And when you're dealing with HIPAA,
Who needs security?
when you're dealing with HIPAA, and you have better security for your stuff. So that's all I'm saying. That's what I've been. That's what I've been told. That's what I have been advised. But I'm not a Borg. To you,
Although
Pops.
speaking of which, not to give away any stuff.
So then be quiet.
Okay. I was just told to shut up, basically.
How many people here watch Star Trek? Are you Star Trek fans?
Any Star Trek fans in the house? You've never seen Star Trek. Okay, Pops, you're going to have to elaborate more. Like, you haven't seen the movies, you haven't seen the recent shows, or you haven't seen any movies or shows, period.
Of
And
any
if
kind?
so, are you a Star Wars fan, or is that also like, meh? Windows has more holes than a fine missive. You saw the first
new movie. Okay, what do you mean by the first new?
So like the one with Chris Pine?
That one?
That'd be my
Which is
assumption.
way more interesting if you have a background in Star Trek.
I watched it, but Orville's
pretty good. Yeah, we
we're-
enjoyed that.
We're hoping that might get picked up for another season. That's still up in the air.
Is it?
It hasn't been officially canceled.
Okay.
You've never seen the older, newer shows?
The newer shows. The only Trek you haven't watched is Discovery.
See, Jedi knows what's going on.
Yeah. It's Discovery. Discovery's the newest one, right?
I think
that's
so. What's
the
the one
newest
that had Scott Bakula? Was that Enterprise?
Was it called Enterprise?
I think
I can't
so.
remember, but it was the original. Yeah.
There's a few of them out there. You're very okay with Star Wars, not a fan, but don't dislike it. Okay. I did remember correctly. It was
Enterprise. Thank you, Jedi.
Yeah, I am a Scott Bakula fan. I was a little bummed out when he wasn't on the reboot
Of
Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap. Yeah. Have we only watched like one of those Quantum Leaps?
I don't even know if we watched one
Oh,
of the new
well, you
ones.
should probably watch it.
We need to get
I
caught up
like
on
Strange New Worlds.
that. Is that the very latest Star Trek
I think
that's coming back soon?
I think Discovery is Discovery. I think Discovery is newer than Strange New Worlds.
Jedi says yes. So one of us was right. Lower Deck seems like it would be fun. Yeah, that was the animated series
That one I've only watched a couple of, but
where
it's
they could
harder.
kind of like be a little more off the wall with
Yeah.
the random side stories and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. So, but I like Star Trek. I would say that if you put me Star Trek versus Star Wars has influenced my life more because,
Strange New Worlds is the most recent.
oh my goodness,
Oh
you're
dear.
at 72.
Blitz!
Blob.
Thank you for that
That's
follow.
Blob. That's Blob. Blob.
Thank you for that follow, Blob. Glad
Okay,
that-
Strange New Worlds is the newest one. Okay.
More Dr. Pepper says the new Quantum Leap was really good.
All right. Did
Well,
you ever
we are
see?
only 2 follows away
I know.
from 75, and for
That
some
means-
reason I've agreed to do 2 Bamboozled.
Yeah, you didn't agree
Bean
to
Boozled,
it.
Bamboozled, Bean Boozled, whatever.
How much have you had to drink, honey?
1. And
Is it time
Yeah.
to make another beverage?
it probably is time for another beverage. So if anyone's in here that hasn't, it's free. Just push that button.
Do you remember the first time you saw a Star Wars movie?
Star Wars, not we're switching gears back to Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say probably on TV is when I would have seen it first.
Oh.
I know, I'm young. Whoa, hold on. I believe we have a sound effect of some type. Play whatever, Dana. I just
What
need
is-
something to break up the silence.
What?
Although they might not even hear it because I don't think I have it set up. So never mind.
It's not playing.
So if you haven't seen Die Hard, Pops, that means that you can't really say whether or not you would consider it a Christmas movie, or do you feel like you have an opinion on that anyway?
They're not playing.
They're not playing?
Nope.
Well, then we won't worry about it, Dana. It's fine. So Pops hasn't seen Die Hard. Dana, have you seen Die Hard?
Yes.
Okay. It's not a Christmas movie? Well, I'm glad you have an opinion on the movie you haven't seen.
I
That's
agree. It's also not a Christmas movie, Pops. It just is a movie that takes place during Christmas and could have taken place any other time
But it
of
does
the year.
take place at Christmas, and that's why. But did you see what Jedi said real quick about before it was even episode 4?
Before it was even episode 4. I think even at the beginning
So
it
you're
had
definitely one of
episode
the
4
cool
in there.
kids.
But I
Die Hard
did.
is not a Christmas movie.
I also saw Star Wars in the movie theater. As a matter of fact, I was young and I was actually reading the novel because I'm a nerd. And I was upset because we lived in Houston at the time and my parents had said, let's go see Star Wars. I think I'd seen maybe 2 movies in the movie theaters. So we're driving to the Galleria. I'm frantically trying to finish this novel. We get there and it's completely sold out and we have to go home. And I was like, yay! And then when we did finally see it, I remember leaving that and going, I want to do that for a living. And so in middle school, in elementary school, middle school, so many of my projects revolved around sound effects for movies and things for movies. And I actually went to school in radio, TV, film at Northwestern. And that is what my first degree is in radio, TV, film. So when I was like, I love to cook, and my daughter suggested streaming, I'm like, that's a way to bring that back around.
Finally use your degree.
Kind of.
She's been heavy on the
So.
tech stuff, guys.
See, Pops, I'm with you. If a movie's central theme revolves around Christmas, like The Grinch or the Christmas movie
Santa Claus.
or the Santa Claus, then it's a Christmas movie. If the movie could have taken place at some other time of the year and still made sense, then it's not a Christmas movie. Die Hard could have taken place at 4th of July. It still would be Die Hard. So not a Christmas movie. That is my opinion.
But you probably should see it, Pops. I would recommend it anyway.
It's a good movie.
It's got action, it's got comedy.
And it was the first movie for, what's his name? Bruce Willis.
It was?
Well, it was the first one where he played an action, like he had been doing that
What was first?
TV.
Die Hard or Moonlight?
Moonlight was first. And so,
Really?
yeah, and so he wanted to break out of moonlighting and become like this action hero, and he was turned down for a lot of stuff because they're like, yeah, you're not an action hero. So, is it off? Oh, your mic is off.
Oops. Professional streamer.
Is Gremlins a Christmas movie? I don't think Gremlins is a Christmas movie either.
I thought I muted it at the fridge, and apparently I only muted it when I unmuted. So,
Yeah.
sorry. 6 years after. Gremlins, is hard to say it's a Christmas movie just because it's so creepy. Because the first one's a little more terrifying than the second one, which was way more about the comedy. Did you ever see Gremlins 2?
I don't know that I saw Gremlins 2.
It
Probably.
takes place in a New York office building.
I may have seen it. Apparently, if I did, it didn't have that
I've definitely
much of an
seen the
impact
second
on
one
me.
more than I've seen the first one. Commit your stance. Sir, this is my stream, and I will change my stance as needed or as I want to.
His mic is on now. Can you hear him?
Would Home Alone be a Christmas movie?
I believe
Yes.
Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
Although they could take like a summer trip. Didn't they leave them some other time? In Home Alone 2 or Home Alone 3 or 4 or however many there are now.
I don't know. It feels like a Christmas movie, but I have the
Gonna
point
make
is,
this the right way.
huh? But I think it is. And did you say, we got to give a shout out to Mind of Royce. Because, it helps if I actually click the little thing here.
This Pop's going to beat you to the shout out again.
Maybe.
And welcome in, Mind of Royce. Glad to have you here. First ever live
I
stream
got the
on
shout
this
out
channel.
in first. It's a contest now between me and Pops. We forgot you on purpose this time. I mean,
You're not wrong.
know.
Oh, are you not done with yours? You are done?
Close enough.
Close.
I mean, are you throwing out good stuff?
I thought it was watered down.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you more good stuff, Dana.
Okay, I want good stuff. Good stuff. I had a Paloma earlier with my friend, and it was very tequila-y.
Well, don't worry, this is too.
Just what I need.
I made it without making a huge mess this time.
That's good. You remembered to shake the thing correctly?
The shaker with the lid, yeah. Like a
That is
professional
good.
bartender would.
So did you know that you've been on over an hour? You made it to over an hour? Because Robbie was like really concerned. He's like, what am I going to do?
Well, especially after, was that just last night that you streamed?
Yes.
So Dana was on yesterday, and I thought she was pretty much wrapped up. I forgot that she had the fish, the sea bass, in the oven still. I'm like, oh my gosh, we've only been on for an hour and a half. Like, this is going to be one of her shorter streams. And then fast forward in my mind to, how in the world am I going to talk for an hour? If like she's actually cooking, and I clearly didn't cook any of this food. But thankfully, there's been a lot of you guys were nice enough to show up and chat, and that always is a huge help, the interaction. Because otherwise I'd be up here and be like, what accounting rule can we talk about today?
Ooh, that can be one of your things that people can use their channel
Sarbanes-Oxley?
points.
Does that get you excited?
You can have
No?
when you get channel points, you can
FEMA
have.
floodplain rules?
That's right. You can say random mortgage or spreadsheet rule.
Because we get to take all sorts of trainings throughout the year all the time. I know, right, Fajita Phantom? So I learned a couple days ago that if we find out that your flood insurance has lapsed and you're in a floodplain, that we send you a notice and give you 45 days to get your own insurance before we just go and buy it for you. How generous of us.
Yeah. You probably don't shop around.
I guess I don't know the exact details on that.
Well,
I just know that floodplains are pretty serious business. And right, gap insurance? Boy, can we go on, right? As the numbers, like, people just bail. Like, I'm here for food and drink. I don't want to hear about no accounting.
Well, you have not set up what your stream is actually about yet. What should Robbie's stream be about? Do we have a theme?
I would say it's a work in progress of, we probably won't do a lot of cooking, just because we do that enough during the week.
Yeah. I think that with Drink More, Cook Less, we could come up with really easy recipes that don't require you to cook very much.
So
too.
cooking less and not none?
Right.
Well, this is also less.
It is less for whatever he wants. Join the filthy crew. So,
Well,
hey, you guys could create your own group called the Filthy Crew.
there we go. We just need a Twitch partner to make the team for us.
Oh, you have to have a partner to make the team? Oh.
Only partners can make teams. That way, never boring. Well, I've definitely thought about, we'll say borrow, not steal, some of Pops' ideas as far as like the really off the wall.
Everybody steals from him, though.
That's
so.
true. The sprinkles.
The
Kanara.
sprinkles. Well, Kanara didn't start the sprinkles. Somebody else.
Right. She had to do it though, right?
She
Just a
had
sabotage?
to. She had to do it, right? But
But then she won the winning dish with sprinkles, and Pops is like, well, what's this?
and just so we know, sprinkles, but sprinkles in dumplings. savory dumplings. So.
Who would have thought that would?
But that was
equal a
because
win?
somebody else stole it for their savory dish and did sprinkles on theirs.
So not Swedish fish.
Not Swedish fish, but it's still the same thing. I needed color on my dish, so I put sprinkles.
Although Pops
Pops
still
has
the
started-
hardest I think I've ever seen Dana laugh.
Oh my gosh, I was laughing
Like
so
I
hard.
don't know how she didn't fall back off of the stool and onto the floor.
It was funny.
Hey Otis, did you
And
want to
if
say
you guys
hi?
don't know what we're talking about, Teeds TV does competitions, and I've been on it, and Pops has been on it, and Pops was trying to add color to his mushroom thing that he made, and so he added Swedish fish.
He was just listening to the judge's critique.
Who
Dana.
said
More
one of
color.
which was me. Said,
Right.
if there was more color.
Yeah, your risotto.
So.
Hi, Otis. Yeah, you said your mushroom lacked color. And boy, did you be like, oh,
that's right, you
we're
put it
gonna
on
show
with the risotto.
Dana.
I mean, you
We're gonna make her
listen.
regret
You
saying
listen to
that.
the feedback. You should get extra points for that.
You wish that I
More
get 2
Dr.
more
Pepper
followers?
wants 2 more people to follow.
Well, if there's anyone in the room that
Because-
isn't already following, if you know someone, you can get them in here real quick.
Because more Dr. Pepper just loves her brother.
She loves it when I suffer, apparently. But yeah, I think that's like 18 follows today or something crazy.
So,
Math is hard.
so what's a random topic that Robbie or Randy can talk about tonight? You got a random topic?
Well, we've already covered some accounting principles. That was exciting.
I know, I was super excited about that.
Stay too crazy on that path.
Yeah.
Elser, if you're still in here, how's the new Zelda going? I know that you were really excited to get to play that. Pops, will you be playing that on stream? Should we get Dana to play it?
I've never played Zelda before,
Any of them?
ever.
This is almost as shocking as Pops not having seen any Star Trek. Like it's 1A
Why?
and 1B.
I played Mario
Okay.
stuff, Pokemon stuff.
You
and-
haven't played it? I mean, I haven't played it either, but I don't own it.
Travel
tips?
packing tips.
I'd have to buy it more Dr. Pepper,
Or get it for your birthday.
or get it for my birthday,
Or just a random gift.
or a random gift.
Yeah.
Because
I was
we
going to say,
could do that.
so
too.
here's my things on the gaming systems.
Yes.
I'm not going to go all the way back to Atari because I was here when Atari came out.
So was I.
No, you were not.
When did it come out? I was around for it when it existed.
It existed. I remember when it came out, okay? And my brother had a CRT TV in his room that we attached it to. So,
No, I totally get that you tend to play games that it's not like 10 hours and you're done.
Elser
And
has,
not only that, but you put in the time to get like the trophies and stuff. And
Elser has reminded you that you do know a video game store owner.
this is true.
Who-
She was
who-
even in this
She
channel,
was in
guys.
here earlier.
She followed in everything.
So if I'd known she wasn't following, we would have hit 50 way earlier.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. I
we don't
I
have all
I
that
don't
set
have that
up
on
here, but Kelsey is VGHF, for those of you who don't know, is a Video Game History Foundation, and my daughter is a co-director of it, and they work to preserve video game history, including code and all of the stuff that comes out. So
I haven't gotten a new system since the Xbox 360, so I am way behind. Dana's more up to date. She actually has the Switch.
I have a Switch.
But I've been more of a PC gamer the last 10 years
Yeah.
or so. But yeah, I started with the original NES. We never had the Atari.
We were basically Fajita Phantom Nintendo in my house until the kids got older, and I I don't remember all the gaming systems we had because I was a really mean mom. I said one video gaming system at a time. So if they wanted a series of games, they had to choose.
So this affected her so much that she's like, I must have these games back, and I'm gonna
No,
go have
I
my
don't
own
know that
company
it
one day.
I don't think it affected her as much as it affected my youngest one. So
See, we were the exact opposite because we weren't limited to just one. Not that we really bought a
So-
lot of games. That we never sold any of our games back. So like we still have our original systems. We still have the original games. I've never resold a single game.
Well, don't worry. I get from my daughter all the time how terrible I am for having made them sell all of these things. So,
Yes, I've got the NES, the Sega. For some reason, we never got a Super Nintendo, probably because we didn't really have money as kids. And GameCube. Although I don't think my GameCube works anymore.
I don't think we had a GameCube here until later, but all the Nintendo stuff is what my kids stuck with because we liked and I would play with them.
Yeah,
You have your gold cassette Zelda. Wow. You sold your childhood.
Well, not only that, when I was going through stuff at the house, we already knew that we had some of the boxes of the original stuff. I found even more of those boxes going through my things. Was that just last week, 2 weeks ago? I guess it was 2 weeks ago.
That you gave me less than a day's notice that you were
Someone mute
moving
her.
in.
I need a mute button over here. What's funny is because some of those games, the boxes are worth more than the game,
games.
or even the manual.
Yeah.
Because who
For
kept
sure.
them, right?
Yeah.
This crazy guy. You're so bummed? Well, I tell you what, Elser. If somehow, some way, I have a box that you want, we can make that happen. I don't have very many, though. And
You had a Pokemon
wouldn't
Game
even
Boy.
charge
You know what,
either.
Pops? Somewhere, I'm sure it's got to be somewhere here in this house. We had the original GameCube. I also used to have the original Walkman, Sony Walkman, and it was for
Does it still work?
cassettes. Yeah, it still worked. It was cassettes, and it was all metal, and then it had a leather case that went around it because the all metal case was kind of sharp on the edges.
That sounds like a bad design, yeah, okay.
Well, but that was the way it was because back then they didn't make everything out of plastic like they do now. So,
It'd be a good
$300
excuse
box.
to come all the way to
wow.
Australia, though. We'd bring you a box.
Yeah.
We'd be like, we got to go, Dana. We got a delivery to make real quick.
I know I think that's what the whole point of that is. We should deliver this box in person to Elser.
And then after we hang out for a while, we'll continue on a vacation or something. I'm going to be sitting behind the camera so much I can't. I'm going to be
You're
cooking on
going to be
Sunday.
in front of the camera.
6 days from now on her stream on Thursday, I'm going to be giving her so much trouble. Sony just released a new Walkman. Okay, now you'll take a box. I remember when anti-skip was a big deal. I could be like on the school bus and it wouldn't skip on the music. Unless it was a really, really bad road.
You know it doesn't skip? Cassette tapes.
Oh, for some reason I was going to say a record. I'm like, of course records skip. No, cassette tapes just make a huge mess if you like the string comes out. Or is it magnetic tape, right? Magnetic tape? Oh, she's shrugging. That's helpful. Inaudible and not an answer. You know what's cooler? Compact disc. Yeah. Boy, I trying to remember how long it's been since I bought a CD, Dana.
I don't. But you decided.
Or the opposite, Elser, laser discs. Those were cool.
That's how the Watergate. Got scrambled magnetic tapes. So Robbie though decided to keep his stack of blank CDs, and I think they were all CDs. The blank CDs.
They're CDs and DVDs.
And DVDs. What are you gonna do with those?
I can't do anything with them if I don't keep them, Dana.
Do you have a CD player?
Yes.
You have a CD recorder?
Yes.
Where?
In my computer.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I built it. It has one.
Okay.
It's, 10 years old and I need a new PC.
You had a laser disc player? I remember somebody I babysat had a laser disc player.
Does anyone know if they'll give us a discount if I've got to get myself a new gaming PC, but we also need one for streaming if we get two? Or is that just like nothing?
You mean get 2 new computers?
Well, unless we're like going to move the computer all over the place. Maybe
Don't
we
you,
can.
isn't your computer, I thought you said you built your computer.
I did 10 years ago. So it's a little out of date.
Is it?
It still has Windows
It's
7.
huge. Oh my
Windows
gosh.
7, guys.
Did I ever tell you about the time my dad had a Dell and he was getting so upset that he couldn't put certain programs on it because it was so out of date, or it said
Right,
it
you bought
wasn't
him a
being
new computer,
supported.
right?
And I was like, I went up there to look and I'm like, and it was like, I'm not joking, it was like 2010. And I was like, Dad, you have Windows 98 on this computer.
So I have Windows 7 because 8 was getting terrible reviews, so I didn't get the new one at the time. And I have tried to upgrade it to 10 or 11, and it will not work. So unless I actually go out and buy a copy and format and all that stuff, and if I'm going to do that, I might as well just get a new computer. But yeah, I've got some burnt movies.
But his favorite computer building store no longer exists.
Yeah, Fry's Electronics is no longer in business, and that's where I got the last one. So that's a little sad. Floppy disks or Windows 98?
Oh my gosh, do you know floppy
Wait, hold on.
disk?
True floppies or like the 3.5-inch floppies?
No, the
Oh, Brown Eyed
floppies.
Girl, thank you for that follow.
Woo! Follow!
Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are one
One
follow
away.
away from me having to do 2 Bean Boozleds because for some reason I agreed to do that. And Dana's also going to do one.
No.
You heard her. She said
No.
yes.
No.
Because verifying that tech meets security requirements was too tough? Wow. Person-sized floppies, so like
So-
the big ones.
The big ones. So I remember when the first digital cameras came out and they used the big, truly floppy disks. And we would use, yes. And
I
we
remember
would
like
use
the
them.
VHS
And the
camcorder
quality was so poor.
things. 605 girl, thank you for that follow. And I say thank you, but at the same time I'm regretting what I agreed to. But
You
thank
didn't
you.
agree
Thank you
to
for
it.
the
It was
follow.
your idea.
I didn't think it was going to happen. This is crazy. I know, I loved Fry's too, Fajita Phantom. Well, maybe
Go
not necessarily
get
for that reason alone, but like,
groceries.
that was one of those
Tape
stores.
drive on your first computer. Wow.
Fry's was one of those stores that if I had won the lottery, like I could spend a lot of money there between TVs and stereos and computers and all sorts of stuff. And sadly, I kind of feel like I'd have to do that online now because I don't want to. I'm not going to buy one off the shelf. It's more fun to do it yourself, or at least pick the pieces. But I'm going to stop stalling and do the
Bean
Bean
Boozles. A tape drive on your first computer.
Well, thank you guys so much for everyone being here and
crazy.
making this happen with all the follows. At least
You're
I-
so
at least I
excited.
have a-
Look at the
well,
excitement
there's
on
Carolina
your face.
Reaper on here, Dana, and I've been lucky enough to not hit that yet. The mythical 500 megabit hard drive. Never volunteered to do things. See, Kanara's got the Bean Boozled that it's the gross stuff, and I just couldn't do that. Like, I don't want to be sick on stream. As bad as spicy can be, I don't need to do something that's not TOS. How is it on Sriracha again? Should I spin again or do one now?
I'm going to spin it to see if you're cheating.
I'm not cheating for Sriracha. Jalapeno's on there. You just bought a lot of ticket for night? Well, good luck to you.
It's
You
not
can't just spin it
off.
and spin it until you get the one you want,
I
Dana. That's
can.
cheating. Want the leftovers to No.
There we go.
No, that would
There.
actually be even worse.
You get a jalapeno. That's green.
Oh, like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm waiting till it
It
spins.
sure keeps. Oh my God.
Okay, habanero.
Which? Oh, she cheated. I saw her do the whisper thing.
All right, I'll spin it again. Spin.
Spin again as she has the finger on the thing, stopping it from spinning past there.
Sriracha. Just like sriracha.
I think we do need to fix the spinner. So, Pops, I both look forward to that stream of yours to do that, but at the same time, like, I will feel guilty enjoying that a lot watching you do it.
I mean, I'll help make that happen. We do need to fix our spinner. Family 910, would you like to fix our spinner? Which reminds me, I need to get the wheel out to put the stuff on.
Jolene Yankton, thank you for that follow.
Now you're at 76.
Did you get to see the food, Jolene?
Oh,
So there's what's left of the potato salad. This was the brisket elote,
So good.
which we somehow still have like half of because it was a lot. We had the hot link sausage, which we've only eaten half of. The brisket nachos, which we made a pretty good dent in.
I mean, there's a bunch on my plate.
And then the burrito tacos are basically gone at this point. So, sorry.
Yep. So the goal here is to hopefully get you to an affiliate.
Yeah, hopefully we can hit affiliate. I can get you guys some more emotes. I'm not expecting anyone to actually sub. Do not feel like you have to sub.
But if you want more emails.
But it'll be more emotes that I get to make. I enjoy making them for Dana. And then we'll be able to use them. And if you guys actually want them, that would be great. But yeah, I like making emotes. I'd love to have more. So that's a big reason for doing this. And also like trying out new ideas and stuff that we don't necessarily have to do on Dana's channel.
Either one of those would have been a meal. So of course you eat all of them. Of course we do.
So it was another sriracha, huh?
So I
do still owe a bean.
So I think. How was the jalapeno one?
Jalapeno one wasn't that bad. I mean, it's still in there. Like it gets stuck. These things get stuck in your teeth
And then you get to taste them over and over again.
all
throughout
night
the night.
long. So like the first 2 or 3 chews aren't bad, but then you get to the inside of it. Oh God, it gets so spicy.
So I think what I'm going to do is in my Discord, Robbie doesn't have his own Discord. So in my Discord, what we'll do is we'll set up and it'll be a joint kind of thing. But Robbie already does almost as much in my Discord as I do. So we'll we'll start a channel that's called What Should Robbie Stream?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
So sort of like the hobby suggestions.
Hobbies, but what should Robbie stream? And take some suggestions from that.
I got through my second drink a lot faster with the Bean Boozleds. And Jolene, you might have missed it. There is a clip that maybe pops a link in chat for you, where I was making the first margarita, and I forgot to cover the top.
You shook it just like that?
Yeah. So apparently shaking it
With holes on the top?
with just the strainer is a very bad idea. Do not recommend.
More Dr. Pepper says, I thought you liked spicy food.
I like spicy food. Things that are just spicy for the sake of being spicy are very spicy, even though Pops would say, whatever. Because somehow he's like Homer who used like the wax candle in that one Simpsons episode. For some reason I remember it like crazy. Like he coats his tongue in wax, has the like super spicy thing, it doesn't affect him. But then he gets to his stomach and he basically like goes on this like journey. Sees like a wolf. We're really going down a rabbit hole now.
Or wolf hole.
Anyway, so that's what I always think with spicy food is Homer and the insanely hot pepper that I think Flanders made the chili.
Ah.
Yeah. Probably like a 20-year-old episode at this point. Yes, the
Yeah.
Vision Quest. See, Jedi gets me.
There you go. Maybe your stream could be your vision quest.
Hopefully not quite like that.
No, not like that.
We might run into trouble if it's like that. Oh my gosh.
The things we remember.
Well, Dana, now that you've gotten to see me have 3 Bean Boozleds, you're going to try one, right?
And 10 pounds of barbecue.
Oh, I need water. And 10 pounds of barbecue. Are you ready to have a bean?
No. I told you no.
But if someone donates to charity, I can tell you which one to pick and we can make her do it.
Can you?
Because that's not cheating or anything.
Do you know which one?
No, but I could go look real quick. It's right there.
No.
Just flip it around.
All right.
Oh my gosh. See, there we go. Cassius with the donate link.
But I think I need to be in my channel in order to see that.
I'm going to put away these beans. They're intimidating me being here.
Because, let's see here. Oh, I need.
Extremely hot.
Can I be on 2 channels in the app?
On your phone, probably not. You can probably only be in one. On the PC, you can be in 2 and still get points and stuff. Not that there's
I'm not
points in
trying
this
to
channel
get
yet.
points. I'm trying to look and see who is.
Were you trying to see who was on?
Yeah,
Yeah, who's on, Dana? We could totally raid somebody.
we could.
Let's bring this craziness to someone else.
You could do your very, very first raid.
First raid. I'm excited. Unfortunately, it means that I'll be cleaning up the kitchen shortly thereafter, but
So Dinner with Mom is on. Cooking Class 4, Whiskey Monster, Thistle and Oak, Rusty, Chef Steve.
all those are good options.
I know,
Like
they
literally,
are.
they're all
awesome.
really good streamers.
You have to make the decision.
Any votes in chat? Well,
He
Kanara,
did do
you were very
great.
kind. Bob Doc, thank you. And Kanara, thank you again for bringing all of your people in here. That was so nice of you. I hope you enjoyed the game. I didn't get to check out the last hour or so as we were getting ready, but I was trying to explain to Dana all that craziness. Any thoughts on who we should go see? And we'll see if Dana knows how to set up a raid.
Is it /raid in the person's name?
Well, hell, she's asking. Sorry, I only laugh because I love.
It really is that what it is.
Hey, I've switched to water, so it's not the drinks making me laugh.
Well, I haven't finished my second drink, so you switched to water after you had 2.
Because I had all the Bean Boozleds. I had to have a drink.
I'm just saying, I've had less than you.
I believe you donated, but skipped putting my nickname there, so you didn't get notified, I think. At least stuff with the...
It probably showed up in mine, to be honest. So,
That's true. I don't have alerts set up.
right. So it probably showed up on my channel, but let's see here. So if you did it through the donate button, hang on one second.
Hopefully the website has the
Yeah, I'm gonna have
stuff.
to.
Because, yeah, we owe you a star.
We do. Hang on. Let's see here.
And if it's a sabotage of some sort, we'll hold it until Sunday, and then you can pick who you want to sabotage, me or Dana.
Where is mine? Can I find
Dana's trying to
me?
figure out the charity tech.
Can I see?
Because it won't show in the Twitch dashboard. You'd have to go to the charity link website to see the most recent donations.
So we do that through Tiltify?
Yes.
I don't think I have that on here. Hang on. So you keep doing this.
No? Oh, that's okay. You can hold on to that until Sunday, and we'll do it then. Or not.
Decide
whichever.
who you're rating.
Does anybody have a raid suggestion, or should I just go ahead and pick somebody? So I think we've got quite a few people that we can pick from, and somehow I get to choose my favorite child. Because, yeah, that's tough at being my first raid. It's like, who do we raid? Rusty? We could probably do Rusty, since we were just talking about the donations, and he's the one that started the the Breakfast Castle stuff, and he'll be like, wait a minute, how is Drink More, Cook Less rating me? So if we can just get Dana back in here to type the command.
I started it. Hang on.
Dana thinks she started it, but I haven't seen anything. Well, thank you guys so much for being in here and hanging out with us on our first stream. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully we made you hungry with the Tex Mex food truck food and the beverages. We might go live on this channel on Sunday before we do the head-to-head, kind of showing you behind the scenes. If for some reason we can't do that, we'll try and at least do a behind the scenes of the afterwards. So we'll give you at least one or the other. But yeah, we'll be on Sunday at 5 on Dana's channel. Where you
Central. 5 Central.
Central. We'll be going head-to-head making different meatballs.
We're going to Rusty. Is that what you said?
Yes.
How do we spell his name? All right.
Yeah, I spelled it right. I spelled it wrong once. And we went to a channel that wasn't even on. Enter. And does it show his logo when we do it? Yep, so that's the right one. Cool. All right, so we're gonna go raid Rusty. I didn't set up a raid command. Sorry.
We're going.
So we'll just say like whatever you want to say. Drink More, Cook Less is here to share support and spread the love and share the love and all that stuff. And yeah. Go ahead and hit the button, Dana.
Okay. Say bye.
Bye, guys. We'll see you on Sunday. And then you need to end the stream.
And how do I do that?
So we think it's ending.